Hey everyone, it's your boy Hal, back again. Voices opinion. My daddy changed the world. Hmm. Right now, that is the second most powerful phrase that has been said during these past few weeks. And who said it? A 6-year-old girl. That's right, 6 years old. Her name? Tatiana. George Floyd's daughter. My daddy changed the world. Now, for a lot of people, they wouldn't have thought that something like this would blow up into worldwide recognition. But a lot of people, as well as yours truly, I'm glad it did. The fact of the matter is, George Floyd did change the world. You've got protesting, not just in the United States, but you have it in Paris, you have it in London, you have it in the Netherlands. Peaceful protests for a man who lost his life. The saddest part about it is he can't be here to see what he's done. God rest his soul. Now, the fact of the matter is, what this world needs is action. George Floyd went ahead and he lost his life. And that literally was the match that lit the powder keg. Because the entire world suddenly realized what was really important. People in the United States started protesting. They started protesting because people were tired. They didn't want to sit on the sidelines anymore. They didn't want to just sit down, sweep it under the rug, and just hope that it went away. They just said, fuck it. That's it. I'm gonna talk about this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of seeing shit like this happening. And nobody is saying anything. The fact of the matter is, it's all about what you do, not what you say. Now, these protests, a lot of people just say, alright, these people are just making a whole lot of noise, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, alright, 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 alright. Let's just sit back and let's just wait until it's over, and then after that, we'll just get back. People are out there making peaceful protests just because they want something done. They're tired of bad people getting away with things that literally can hurt an entire nation. They do one thing and they get away with it. scot-free. But no, George Floyd, again, rest in peace. He lost his life. He did not deserve to go in such a manner. He had a beautiful daughter. He had a beautiful girlfriend. He had an entire family that loved him, respected him, and acknowledged him in every manner possible. He wasn't a superstar. He wasn't a big time celebrity. He was just a good man. Now back to the topic of action. These protests go on. I just want people to notice that all these protests are a sign. They should be a sign that action makes a larger impact than just saying. Just like a little kid going off and saying and screaming, "Mommy, Daddy, there's something under my bed. There's something in the closet." And the parent comes in. What's the first thing that the parent does? Gets down on their hands and knees, looks under the bed, stands up, goes to the closet, checks it out, and makes sure to just literally sweep the entire kid's bedroom, almost like a forensic team. I mean, seriously. This parent is literally walking around the entire bedroom. You would swear that this was an episode of Law and Order, of NCIS. I don't know. And then in the end of it, he comes back to the child and says, "Hey, there's nothing under the bed. There's nothing in your closet." And then, after that child's fallen asleep, they step out of the bedroom. Now, why was the child able to sleep? Because of that reassurance. Because that child saw, with his or her own eyes, that something was being done. That little girl or that little boy saw his mom or dad literally get down on their hands and knees and look under the bed. Even crawl under it. Literally go ahead, go to the closet and check it out. Just to make sure that there was nothing in there. And that child saw it. Action was done. Now the fact is, it's that reassurance and that comfort. Because the only thing that child was looking for was a sense of peace. And that's the only thing that we need right now. Peace. Incidences and situations like what they did to George Floyd, and all the rioting, and all the looting, and all the gas bombs and everything, and the police, innocent men and women, protesters, being hurt and injured and killed, that doesn't bring a sense of peace. If anything, all that does is just, it's more fuel to the fire. It's chaos. And last I checked, chaos doesn't equal peace. What I want to tell you and everyone watching this video, pay attention to what happened to George Floyd. Make sure that when you see a person in need, if you are in a position to help them, help them. Fight for one another. The fact of the matter is, it's all about unity. Unity equals peace. And with all the peaceful protests that we have seen for the past weeks happening in Los Angeles, happening in Minneapolis, in Seattle, in New York, and let me go abroad to London, to Paris, to the Netherlands. Those are people who just want a sense of peace, and they want justice. And that is what the world needs to give one another. If people can live in peace, then we can be a better people. Not just individually, but as a whole. My name is Hal, aka Natale Capitani. I'm glad for your time. I'll see you when you see me.